Okay, so let's do custom class. Custom. Oh, okay. Primary skills. Alteration, archery, axe, backstabbing, blunt weapon, centaur. What is centurion? Is that a language? Climbing, critical strike, destruction. You can right click for descriptions. I can't. Let's see. Well, let's try long blade. Long blade. And as a backup, in case we don't find a long blade, we'll do blunt weapons. Let's do our other skill as... What's critical strike? And what's dodging? What the hell's impish? Jumping, lockpicking. Restoration. Primary skills determine when you level up. Really? The only ones? Uh-oh. Well, then let's do restoration. And... probably... Well, there's only 3 primary skills. This makes me worry. Like, what? If I'm going like a... I want to go like a melee character. So, long blade, restoration, like a paladin character. How about... I don't know what dodging means and what critical strike means. There's no block, which is interesting. I don't know what orcish is either. Hold on, I'm gonna look up a guide here. Let's see. Daggerfall skills description. All right. What the hell, Centurion? Centurion is a language skill check when other tries to talk in Centaur. Critical strike. Checked when one has successfully struck a target. The target that receives a successful critical strike suffers withering, often fatal, additional damage. Daedric is a language. Dodging is a skill checked before one is struck by an enemy's weapon or spell. Etiquette. Giantish is a language. Jumping, long blade. Long blade's an agility thing. Blunt weapon, heavy blunt weapon is mace or staff. All right, well, let's do critical strike. Major skills. Now, what did major skills do? Do they determine level up as well? Non-primaries. Let's see. Daggerfall. Primary skills. First. Major skills. In order to gain a level, the character must rest after a combination of the following has increased 15 times. The 3 primary skills, the highest 2 major skills, the highest minor skill. Oh, so they all level you up. It just depends on which one's the highest, okay? So what will I use in addition? Let's do alteration. And let's do... What the hell is thaumaturgy? Thaumaturgy refers to school of thaumaturgy, one of 6 avenues of magic study. A thaumaturgical spell does not change the appearance of structure or force of an object, but can manipulate laws temporarily, as evident in such spells as levitate and detection. Huh. Restoration. Far silence and soul trap. Medical check is whenever one rests, allowing one to diagnose minor injuries and illnesses. Well, let's go lockpicking. That's probably a good one to have. Let's do dodging, actually. Dodging. And lockpicking. Okay, minor skills. Etiquette, because I'm a paladin. Probably a little destruction magic. Probably blunt weapon in case I don't find... find a really good blunt weapon. Versus a long blade. Let's see. Let's do thaumaturgy. Why not? And then mercantile. So I'm good at talking because I'm a paladin. And probably a language ability. Let's pick a language. Let's do Orcish language. We can speak Orcish. All right. Perception. Lower that a bit. Bump agility. Speed a little bit down. Agility is chance to hit with melee weapon, which has to be high. If it's not high, you won't hit shit. I don't plan on casting too many spells, so let's lower these. And up agility even more. Increase our endurance too for some extra health. Let's make those. We're not going to cast too many spells. Just a heal spell here and there. There. Lower luck a little bit. And let's Let's increase our willpower. Edit reputations. Liked by merchants. No. Liked by scholars, nobility. Disliked by underworld. Liked by peasants. Who cares about peasants? That will make it minor. Special advantages. Acute hearing. Hold on. Okay. Daggerfall. Special advantages. All right, let's see. Special advantages. Acute hearing. There to hear sounds farther away. Adrenaline rush. When low on health, gain bonuses to some combat-related abilities. Athleticism. Stamina decreases slower while running, jumping. Bonus to hit. Increases damage per level against certain monsters. Notes that if you have a bonus to hit a monster, you may not have a phobia of the same monster. So increased chance to hit something. Increases level and damage in with a certain weapon. No, if you have this advantage, you may not have disadvantage at the same weapon. All right, expertise in Longblade. And regenerate health. Allow to slowly generate health, 15 points per hour. General, darkness, light. All right, increase heal weight. Allow you to absorb spells, adding it to your own magicka. You must have enough capacity to absorb the entire spell costs. Therefore, this range is known for characters with low magic skills or low intelligence. Allow you to resist selected elemental status effects. So for every advantage I have to have a disadvantage. Bonus to hit. Undead. Add disadvantages. Forbidden weaponry. Short blade. New subscriber. Phobia. Yeah. Disadvantage. I need to add another one to balance it out. Thank you for subbing. Bloop Squish. Forbidden armor type. Leather. Phobia against animals. There. Evens out now. Leather phobia. Low tolerance to Darkness-powered magery. Phobia. Forbidden material. Lower magic ability. Unable to use magic in daylight. Oh god, that's bad. Low tolerance to damage from sunlight from holy places. Inability to regen spell point. Oh my god, that's terrible. Light power. Phobia. Animals. So there we go. That evens it out. I'm afraid of animals. But I have expertise in long blade and bonus to hit undead. So that way we balanced it out. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead. Our class name is going to be Paladin. Automatically generating a character's background to be able to adjust starting attributes or skills within the character sheet. Sure. Name thyself. I'm Dan. Choose thy face. Oh, I forgot. I'm a dark elf paladin. Does it make any sense? Whoops. Oh, we roll on the dice. Very low roll. Oh, very good roll. I think. All right. To hit +3, plus hit points plus healing rate. Okay, we'll save that roll. Reroll. How do I tell how many points I have in total? Quick maths. I mean, like, I wish it would tell me how many I rolled so I can be like, oh, that's more, that's less. Okay, load that back up. I think this one's good. Looks like every 10 is a special thing, so let's keep everything at 10s. Okay. Paladin. High agility. Or yeah, evens. But for endurance, it was every 10 endurance you get +2 hit points plus healing rate. All right. Increase long blade as high as we can get it. Get that alteration up. Actually, I don't have a lot of mana. Actually, let's buff dodging so we avoid attacks. Let's see. Darth Malice. First of all, don't be dick. And second of all, character creation in these old games is much longer than modern games. Let's go etiquette. Reflexes is average, sure. I think we're going to bump this up so I have more spell points. Because right now I don't have enough mana to cast like anything. Alright. Alright, here we go.
Years after Tiber Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close at the Empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the Empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
This old audio, my god.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
You wake and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Iliac Bay like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed. You managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed, but when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern, perhaps there was a way out of this cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. Would you like a tutorial? Yes. First thing you want to do is experiment with moving your character. Don't worry about monsters. There's none in the first room. When the text clears, move the cursor around the screen. You'll see it change shape. Hold down left mouse button and watch what happens. Using the view-based interface, it will change where you're looking. The closer the arrow is to the edge, the faster you'll move. I'll be back in a minute to tell you about arming yourself and fighting monsters. Alright. We have to modernize the controls a bit, so give me a second. Okay. good. Cast a spell. Wait. Cast a spell is originally backspace? Oh god. Let's make Q cast the spell. E recast the spell. X to abort spell. U to use magic item. Ready weapon with Z. Swing weapon with mouse 2. Switch hand with H. Status I. Character sheet. Inventory should be I.
New subscriber.
Status should be... let's see. Space bar. Make status tab. Character sheet. Use magic item, will make it F. Ready weapon, status, character sheet. What should character sheet be? Something that's easy to remember, that's more modern. I for inventory. Let's just do K. K for character. Fold up, fold down, jump will be space. Activate center object. Mouse 1. Slide is control. Look up, look down, look around, logbook, notebook, map, travel map. Let's make that button next to it. How do I change view mode? View, there we go. View mode. Continue. Ah, there we go. Oh, and, God, how do we turn off the... There. Modernized. For the most part. Oh, this is the Xbox One version of Skyrim? No, I'm kidding. Before you brave the depths the privateers hold, you will want to arm yourself. Click either on the bag icon or press the F6 key, or the I key now. Clicking the weapon puts in your hand. Now you're able to draw your weapon. Click on the exit button, go back to the game. If you have two weapons equipped, press H to go switch back and forth between them. You are healthy. Okay. Inventory. Is that a longsword? Looks like a longsword. Armor. Are there shields in this game? Yes. Okay. Okay, longsword equipped. How do I attack? Oh, Z to